Slowly they creep into turns 3 and 4. Remember, Kyle Busch is the leader, so he gets to set the pace on Johnny Sauter. A little bit of gamesmanship between the two as they get ready to pull it down the front stretch, and we are back to green. Started off, Sauter hanging with. Look out, Brian Ortiz is on the access lane. Rowdy rockets away on the outside line and stretches it out to 3 car lengths as we're side by side for the 3rd spot.
Gady's going to go for 5th spot. He and Chris Wimmer go door to door. It goes to the high side of Travis Sauter as they resume their battle. Look at Rowdy Busch sailing away, easy as pie, leading the field.
Everybody's starting second on 3rd spot to Jurkovic, 4th spot into Travis Sauter. Running at the top 5 now, Chris Wimmer rolling into the conversation. He'll take a peek to the inside line on Travis Sauter. Some nice changes made early on for Chris Wimmer. Side by side with Travis Sauter now into 3 and 4. Wimmer gets the roll down on the bottom line. Chris Wimmer now into the 4th spot in the 52. Maybe not just yet for Wimmer. Now on the outside line, Travis Sauter fades back to behind them. Joe Nemechek looking to the inside of Jacob Beatty. Wimmer rolls through the center of the turn. He will dispose of Travis Sauter for the time being. Trying to fight back on the outside. And now Wimmer sets his sights on Boris Jurkovic.
And Chris Wimmer really moving through the field on this restart. Talking about a group that took a right direction. In 4th, looking for 3rd, but Sauter's not giving up. He's back on a Wimmer's bumper, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, in close formation down the back straightaway. Joe Nemechek is back in the 6th spot, ahead of Jacob Gady, who has fallen. Then it's Storm, then it's Caston, and then it's Fredrickson in 36, looking to the inside of Griffin McGrath for 10th.
Danny Fredrickson again takes a peek, but McGrath says no on a turn number 4. Right behind them, remember David Reagan was in the top 10 early. Decided to pit to make some adjustments. That 77 car actually had that right tire going down. Now he is creeping back in toward the top 10. Reagan on the outside of the 87 Has line will close in on Danny Fredrickson down the backstretch as Fredrickson slides to the outside. McGrath in turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, back up front, here comes the 52 of Chris Wimmer. He will now take the 3rd spot away from Jurkovic on the front stretch.
Boy, I don't know that we need the more Yevos map. One more could be a big thing for Chris Wimmer. Oh, big battle in turn 1. David Reagan takes a big swing. Goes inside of Dan Fredrickson. Now we'll move to the inside of Jeff Storm, who continues the fall back. Reagan wants into the top 10 in car 77. Kyle Benjamin entering the conversation in 71. 5 cars battle for 10th one back in turn 3 and 4.
Still side by side with Reagan trying to dispose of the outside car. That is Jeff Storm. Reagan down on the bottom. Danny Fredrickson decides to swap lanes. He'll go inside Storm as well. Into 1 and 2. Reagan up another spot. Fredrickson looking to follow his tire tracks. Hasline, Benjamin, and now John Hunter Nemechek back into the conversation car as well. The youngster, after pitting early on, starting to creep back up toward the top 10 as Fredrickson now slides to the inside of David Reagan in 3 and 4.
Makes a bold move to the inside of Storm and Fredrickson, who's once in the top 10, looks to get back into the top 10. To the inside of David Reagan, they go side by side and head to turn 1. And pretty soon Matt Tiff may make it a 7-way crowd. Chris Wimmer is closing the advantage between 2nd and 3rd as he gets closer to the back end of Johnny Sauter.
Here comes Danny Fredrickson taking a look to the inside. We're going to seal off that inside line and he'll go back on the attack.
Working hard after destroying his car here in turn 1 year ago. He is in contention perhaps to get closer to the top 5 here this evening. Joe Nemechek to help McGrath. Back at Caston. Nate Hobbs by the last car in the lead, train in 11th, but then everybody else back behind. Led by John Hunter Nemechek, who sits in 12th.
Between and 5 of Travis Sauter. It's settled for now. 36 laps still remain in this one. On this ball run, Johnny Sauter and continues to pull the rope little by little on your leader, Kyle Busch. He's got a whole lot to pull in, though, and a lot to try and tug back for Sauter. There's a battle for position going into the corner as Gady makes the move inside of Wimmer. Jacob Gady makes the move inside of Wimmer over in turn at number 1. As Gady begins to play that he takes forward. Wimmer back to the fifth. Is falling on the back off for Nemechek just a little bit. Wimmer might have been setting himself up for some of the shorter runs like we saw in the first 75, and if that wasn't the unfortunately it does not pay off for Chris Wimmer as we've had a long stretch of green flag climbs here in the second stanza of the Swiss-Colony Howie Lettow Memorial 150 Precinct 5 race day here on closing in because KB hammered down now, starting to stretch it back out. Number 107 this time for Rowdy.
Kyle Busch has went to the whip as we close in on 40 laps left in the full distance of this Howie Lettow Memorial. Travis Sauter in second, and he has sailed away from Uncle Johnny, who has gotten away for the fourth place battle, which continues to go back and forth. Gady now by about 2 car lengths at its height, now 3 as he pulls away in that battle. Gady's fourth ahead of Wimmer. Again, McGrath behind them trying to reel in Nemechek, who's trying to hold on to a good run after a good charge.
There in the 8th spot right now in that 36 car. Can't quite count him out of this one yet as he tries on Griffin McGrath. They enter 1 and 2. The track just a little bit. Still has a pretty healthy 36 of Fredrickson. Large advantage back to the 7th car. As Kyle Busch continues to pull away up Travis Sauter in the 2nd spot, 3rd spot Johnny Sauter, 4th spot Jacob Gady, and rounding out the top line right now, Chris Wimmer, 52. He'll hit the stripe this time by as Rowdy Busch rolls through 3 and 4. We'll hit the stripe for lap number 110, and because of darkness, we'll go 115. We are now 5 laps away from the checkered flag for Kyle Busch.
Rowdy Busch straighten out his small issue of losing the gap lead, and he has lengthened the lead between he and Travis Sauter in a big way. 5 laps remain according to scoring. We'll go to 115 with darkness closing in. Johnny Sauter looking back in 3rd has a nice lead on Jacob.
Boy, Rowdy surely was the best of the best today here at the Milwaukee Mile. There was qualifying before the rains came. Now stretching out that advantage over Travis Sauter. Time ticking down here. Nightfall at the Milwaukee Mile. Sauter looks like he might come up 1 spot shy over this one. Not completely in the books yet. And I think word's been passed along to some of the drivers toward the back end of the top 10 right now as we see Griffin McGrath trying to close it in on Joe Nemechek. Time running out for them to pick off 1 or 2 more spots, Eric.
Absolutely. Clock beginning to tick towards midnight, literally, here in this Howie Lettow Memorial. When they get back around, it'll be 2 laps to go. You see starter Tom White in the flag stand. He's got the white in the checker. And when Kyle Busch, who's on the north end of the speedway, gets back to the stripe, Tommy's going to give it to him. 2 flags in the air means 2 laps left to go for Kyle Busch. 2 to go.
Busch closing in on lap traffic right now. First around Ortiz. Next up, it will be the 36. Kenny Wallace. The greatest challenge right now to Kyle Busch is to make sure everything is smooth sailing over the final lap and a half. Travis Sauter in 2nd, exits 2. Now to the 3rd spot potentially as Jacob Gady is starting to close the gap on the 5 of Johnny Sauter. 5th spot belongs to the 52 of Wimmer, and 6th spot may be disputed as Kyle Busch comes down and sees the white flag. 1 more time around for Rowdy.
Rowdy Busch will do it 1 more time around America's legendary oval. It has been his week with this car. They've been chasing him for the race. Travis Sauter 2nd, a battle for 3rd, made it out before the checkered flag falls. Johnny Sauter, a car length of 3/4 ahead of Jacob Gady.
Danny Fredrickson will finish 8th. Nice ball for David Reagan. Yes, do a nice work on round out the top 10.
The rest of the field hits the checkers. 115 total laps of the 150 scheduled. As the darkness creeps in, we got a good bit of this race in. What great super late model racing, and what an awesome day of racing here at America's Legendary Oval. As here comes your winner, Rowdy Bush. The KB show in full effect here at America's Legendary Oval.
He lit him up pretty well here last time he went to the Milwaukee Mile. Getting ready. Light it up for you again. Kyle Busch sweeps here at the Milwaukee Mile.
Disappearing race car trick at the start-finish line. Holy cow! Where is he?
If not for the darkness, certainly the smoke show. As the smoke clears, he's out of the car, getting up to take a bow. How about it for Rowdy? Kyle Busch wins the Lettow Memorial. I think he's coming out to take a look at his handiwork there, Eric. Man, that is one heck of a donut put down on the front stretch. He wants the checkered flag. Rowdy takes it.
What a dominant performance, and there it is, the signature bow from one of the very best, Kyle Busch, winner of the Howie Lettow Memorial here on ARCA Fest Week in Milwaukee.